वेलकम बैक टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल। आज हम लोग एक रोड ट्रिप पे जा रहे हैं विच इज़ लाइक 3 hours अवे फ्रॉम पर्थ। और ये रोड ट्रिप है टुवर्ड्स मार्गरेट रिवर। और वहाँ पर वी विल ट्राई टू कवर 2 caves। हम थोड़ा सा लेट निकले हैं, थोड़ा सा स्केड्यूल से आउट है, बट आई थिंक वी विल स्टिल बी एबल टू डू बोथ ऑफ द caves टुडे। अभी हमारा रास्ता तकरीबन रह गया है, ज्यादा नहीं रह गया, थोड़ा ही रह गया है। तो दिस इज द व्यू। प्रॉपर जंगलों में हम जा रहे हैं। एंड दिस इज द ओनली कार ऑन द रोड, इफ यू कैन सी। पीछे कोई गाड़ी नहीं है। ये मार्केट रिवर की चॉकलेट जो फैक्ट्री है उसकी चॉकलेट थी। तो मैंने अपने हस्बैंड को यही कहा था कि एज सून एज ये खत्म होगी वी विल गो बैक एंड वी विल बाय दिस चॉकलेट। तो मैं अगर आपको दिखाऊं तो इसके अंदर एक रह गई है। अब हम वहीं जाके खाएंगे एंड वी विल गेट अ न्यू पैक फॉर आवरसेल्व्स। सो ये आइडियल चीज है ऑफ बीइंग एन अडल्ट। हम फाइनली आ गए हैं द ज्वेल केव। गाड़ी पार्क कर ली है एंड नाउ वी विल बी हेडेड। अच्छा, केव का टाइम तो एज आई मेंशन बिफोर 5 बजे का लिखा हुआ है, बट अभी हम लोगों ने देखा तो इट सेज के 3:30 लास्ट एंट्री है। सो या वेर ऑन टाइम, 2 बजे। सो ये ज्वेल केव जो है इट्स अ प्रिजर्वेशन सेंटर। इट वाज ओपन इन 1959 और यहाँ पे लोगों ने काम करके इसको बनाया है। लेट्स सी, केव इंटेंसिव केयर। ये देखिए ना, ये क्या है? ये इंडेंजर्ड एंड vulnerable animals. Look, this is the remains of the Tasmanian tiger. और अब ये एक्सटिंक्ट हो गया है। को हमें वेट नहीं करवाना चाहिए था, हम खर्चा किए जा रहे हैं। नाउ वी लाइक दिस फ्रिज मैग्नेट एंड वी आर गेटिंग इट। और हमें लगा था कि काफ़ी महंगा होगा, बट ये नहीं है। ये चेंजिंग वाला है, लाइक हाउ इट चेंजेस, इट्स ब्यूटिफुल एंड वी आर गेटिंग इट। या, कैन यू पे फॉर दिस? और हमने ये 2 कॉइन्स लिए हैं। These coins were basically supposed to be here. Remember your visit, souvenir gold coins. So यहाँ पे आपने अपना कॉइन डालना था और फिर आपको दूसरा कॉइन मिलता। There are only 2 types of coins और हमने वैसे दोनों ही ले लिए। So it was a really pretty souvenir shop.
Hey, welcome. My name is Lisa. This is the biggest show cave in Western Australia. So it extends for about 2.5 kilometres. But don't worry, we're not going to do 2.5 kilometres.
Okay.
We're just going to do about a third of that and just stick to the boardwalk. If we could all keep together, that would be great. Okay, I don't want you going off wandering on your own because the lights do actually go off behind us, so you don't want to be caught in the dark, that's for sure. Later we are going to experience cave darkness. When we're down the bottom, I'm going to turn all the lights off. It's completely black. Okay, now we have a couple of very important rules, but the most important rule is please do not touch the crystal formations, the cave decorations, because the oil in our skin discolours them and they stop growing. And they're also extremely fragile. If they break, they're irreplaceable. Okay? So just hands on the rails as you're walking through the cave. And the reason why we don't want you to eat or drink in the cave is because there's a very fragile ecosystem. Okay? And that includes chewing gum, lollies, whatever, we don't obviously want chewing gum in the cave, God forbid. Okay, so we have a photo here of a spot in the cave called the organ pipes. The top right-hand corner kind of looks like organ pipes. This photo was taken in 1959. So we're going to the organ pipes today and we're going to compare what it looks like today. So just take a mental note.
And the tour begins. We're going in the cave. And there are spider webs. हवा आ रही है ना? हवा कहाँ से आ रही है सान केव में? It's actually really windy. Oh my god. ये छोटी छोटी बहुत ही पतला रास्ता है, एक बंदा ही जा सकता है एट अ टाइम। और ये हम लिटरली केव के अंदर आ गए और उन्होंने हमें कहा है कि सर बचा के, और वाकई ये जो है सर से लगने वाला है। ओह गॉड। These are the crystal formations और उन्होंने हाथ लगाने के लिए मना किया है।
So when he got pulled up, they got together a group of people equipped with ropes and lights that were experienced cave explorers. And they came down and they explored the whole cave and discovered a pretty awesome cave, as you were. So they decided to open it up to the public, and they started to build the infrastructure and create another rope link, because we couldn't expect you guys to be clambering down there.
Yeah, definitely not.
No.
Why not?
And I don't want to be doing it as a guide 3 times a day. So these are tree roots.
Oh, okay.
See here?
Yeah.
I thought these were ropes
No, they
of
look
some
like ropes.
kind.
So they are natural tree roots. Yeah.
They're natural tree roots. You know the big carry trees up in the
Yeah.
forest? They're
Wow.
the roots of the carry tree.
This one's too?
Well, this one was a married tree root, but that died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's handy
Yeah.
for the cabling for the tunnel, for the solution part. We have some more roots here. There's fibrous roots. The peppy trees, the peppermint trees, or Augusta up in the forest.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cave decorations. The pointy ones coming from the ceiling of a cave. Who knows what they are? Stalactites, yeah. They hold on tight. And the ones growing from the floor up are called stalagmites. Yeah, they might get to the roof of the cave.
Okay.
That's how I remember. Stalactites hold on tight, stalagmites might get to the roof. There's 3 very thin ones here. See those?
Yeah.
They're called straws.
This is such a new experience. हाँ मैं देख हूँ. Wow. just beautiful और ये cave है मतलब खास
Natural entrance to the cave. It's showing where the natural entrance is. So just look up here.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
That's the natural entrance.
that's the natural entrance. Now, if you got time after the tour, and if you haven't already, you can go for a bushwalk just off the car park. There's a sign that says Carry Walk,
All
and you can see the other end of this hole.
Okay.
There's another cave next to this one called Moondine Cave as well. So you just see the entrance to that. Obviously, there's a grate up there, so it stops people and animals falling in.
Yeah.
But back in the late 50s, a group of people were walking through the forest and they came across this hole in the ground. They felt, I'm going down with my 11 people.
So this is the third platform जहाँ पे अब हम जा रहे हैं जो कि सबसे मेरे ख्याल से नीचे है ये तो बिल्कुल अंधेरा है मेरे सर पे क्या है
So that's why it's easily damaged. And it grows on average just 1 centimetre every 100 years.
Oh, okay.
Behind you, we have this big cluster here. And can you see a forest?
Yes.
See the tree canopies and the trunks there?
Yes.
That's the forest. Up here we have some thin, wavy formations. They're called shoals. These look like jellyfish.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so the calcite crystal, or these formations, speleothems, are formed from a chemical reaction. As rain mixed with carbon dioxide falls through the atmosphere and then percolates through the limestone, it changes into a very mild acid called carbonic acid. That eats through the limestone, finds a cave system like this, releases the carbon dioxide and leaves behind calcite crystals. That's basically how they're formed. Okay? Yeah, bamboozling you with scientific. Yeah, so
यहाँ पे अब पानी क्यों नहीं है सर इसने बताया
there's 100 caves and about 200 cave systems between Cape Lewin and Cape Naturalist, which is 90 kilometres as the crow flies.
अब उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे खड़े हुए थे अब नीचे जा रहे हैं केव में एंड इट्स अ लॉन्ग वे डाउन और उसने बोला है कि एंड में वो लाइट भी बंद करेगी ताकि हमें फुल केव वाला की डार्कनेस का एक्सपीरियंस हो सो लेट्स सी ब्यूटीफुल एंड अ वेरी यूनिक एक्सपीरियंस और यहाँ पे रॉक्स पे मुझे खुद भी नज़र आ रहा है कि स्पाइडर वेब्स वगैरह भी हैं तो या इसको टच वगैरह नहीं करते हैं लोग
It's actually limestone. That's another type of cave decoration. Now, the first man that was lowered down into the cave, his name is Chris Buckman. He ended up being a guide here for 24 years. So he had special rights and privileges, therefore his daughter was allowed to get married at the base of that frozen waterfall in 1980.
So in which year was it open for the general public to visit?
In 1960, it was officially open to the public.
Just here and here?
Pardon?
Just after a year since it got discovered first.
It was discovered in the late 50s and opened up in 1960. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she got married down there in 1980. There's a photo of the wedding in the shot. And her daughter got married at the platform that we just came from. Now, stalactites, stalagmites, straws, flowstone, we're going to learn of a few more later. They're all called speleothems. That's the scientific name for them. They're made out of calcite crystal. And calcite crystal is very heavy. That big stalagmite and waterfall.
Frozen waterfall. Okay. लेफ्ट पे ये फ्रोजन वाटरफॉल आने वाला है इस दिस इज इट the frozen waterfall वहाँ झुक झुक के जाना है यहाँ पे हार्ड हार्ड लेके आनी चाहिए थी It's amazing love it It's beautiful honestly बहुत बड़ा है वो
हाँ कहते रहिए 2.5 किलोमीटर
हाँ
Okay, so does this spot look familiar?
मैंने सोचा कि फ्लैश लाइट्स आपको दिखाऊं यहाँ पे प्रॉपर रास्ता है This is exactly
Okay,
how
so
it
when
looks.
they came to explore the cave more thoroughly, there was water sitting here.
Oh.
And with that carbonic acid that I was talking about, it ate into the limestone. So you can see that skeleton effect in the limestone. And you can actually see over here some scratch marks. That was caused by a possum that got caught in the water and it was trying to scratch its way out. I told you limestone's very soft.
Yeah.
So that's what poor possum did. So the animals that they found in the cave, the skeletons of animals, had fallen through that solution pipe. They actually found 3 Tasmanian tigers or thylacines in this cave.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. We are now 42 metres underground, 24 metres above sea level. Have you been to the lighthouse? Yeah.
No.
So the Lewin Lighthouse is the tallest lighthouse on mainland Australia. It's 42 metres tall. We are now, it's 39 metres tall, sorry. We are now 42 metres. So the Lewin Lighthouse is sitting. Another big chamber, apparently. I've never been up there. Only the conservation team can step off the boardwalk here. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to show you what lights are. It's up here. It's a pretty coloured light. That's the previous tour coming up. The big, big tour guide. also a big build-up of leaf litter on the forest floor. The Widandi people, the traditional custodians, used to burn that leaf litter on a regular basis as a bushfire mitigation practice, and also to make it easier to run through the forest and hunt. But they haven't done that for many, many, many years. So the leaf litter is built up and it's stopping the water from getting in here. So a few people have asked me, but it's been raining a lot lately, you know, why isn't it wetter in here? At Lake Cave, there's a lot of water in Lake Cave because of a fire 3 years ago that burnt all the leaf litter. And it gets its water from two sources, from a water catchment area east of the cave and from it seeping through the cave. But it can take 2 years for the water to percolate through the limestone to get into the cave anyway. So we're just simply not getting enough rain, believe it or not. It's hard to believe in the middle of winter, but yeah, we're not getting as much as we used to. Now at Lake Cave, after that fire, the water levels rose so much that they were at record. It was at a record height, which was exciting for the cave. The fire was devastating. It burnt a lot of wildlife, but it was good for the cave. But that's not to say you ought to go out there into the forest with a box of matches. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
That would be devastating. Over here, we have a divot in the ground, and that's where they found one of the thylacines.
They found what?
A Tasmanian tiger.
Oh, okay.
I'm just showing my thoughts on this stalactite. That's quite ornamental. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
It's like a Christmas decoration.
It's a small tunnel and you have to watch your head. क्योंकि नीचे है पत्थर काफी बिल्कुल झुक के जा रहे हैं सब जिससे ज़्यादा मेरी हाइट है वो ज़्यादा झुकेगा मुझे को लिखा है watch your head हमको कितना झुक के चलना पड़ रहा है यार it's very amazing कहीं पे भी नहीं और देखने को मिलेगी भी नहीं Now we're headed back
और ये क्रिस्टल सारे शाइन कर रहे हैं सान. These are literally shining. और ये बहुत ही कोई स्टीप जगह है. ये ऐसी जगह है जहाँ से हम जा रहे हैं. एंड ये क्रिस्टल्स टूटे हुए हैं या क्या हुआ है, but they're all shining. और इतनी स्टीप स्टेयर है. ऊपर से आ गए. कोई अगर मोटा बंदा हो तो वो कैसे जाएगा? I should stop body shaming people, but still, wow.